the character, incident are fictional, everything is imaginary in this FF, so don't compare with our life. It's just based on imagination, not a reality. You were sitting in the front of a mirror and applying a coat of dark red nail polish in your nails while talking with your friend Misha. Ha ha ha, so funny. You sighed and rolled your eyes. I'm serious, Ryan. Yeah, I know, but he never admit his feelings. For me, never ever, I know. Why? And then why he always became possessive over you? I don't know. He always busy in his dangerous work and always treat me like he's my possessive boyfriend. But still, he never confess. I'm sure he loves you because the way he looked at you, the way he treat you and protect you, all the sign that he loves you. I can't say anything now. I'm literally blank. Yesterday, I talked to my mom and I told her to find a perfect guy for me. I can't wait for him any longer. But don't you love him? Can we talk later, please? I don't know anymore. I loved him, but now everything seems so complicated. Shaking breath left from your mouth as tear fell from your eyes. Ryan, gather yourself. I'm sure it's not as the way you are thinking about him. I saw love in his eyes for you. I can't be wrong. Bye. You hang up the call. You looked up to the mirror and you found him standing behind you. Your eyes widen, you quickly spun around. Jungkook. He was holding a flower that fell from his hand. What happened? Why you are crying? Did something happen? Hmm? Are you okay? He literally asked for a question in one breath, and how could I not feel for him? Looking at the floor at that flower. He is literally obsessed with bringing red flowers for me every day, but still act like he doesn't loves me. How is that even possible? Are you okay? He walked to you. He cupped your face with his palms. Come on, tell me what happened. Nothing. You pushed him a little and walked out. He stood frozen on his spot. As you walked out, he took a deep breath. I'm sorry, Ryan. He sat on his knees, staring at that flower he bring for you. I can't make you part of myself. I love you, but I can't confess. I want you to move on. If I confess, it would be hard for you to live your life without me. Mom and dad, they are not your real parents. After your father's his both take you at his home, and you were just 3 years old, you already lost your mom. No one was there to you. They raised you as their own child. They also want to see you as their son's Jungkook's wife. But it seems a little complicated because he thinks himself as your stepbrother. That's what they thought. But there is nothing like that. Actually, the real reason behind it is more complicated. 4 hours later at his workplace, he was sitting on the couch, staring at the papers in the front of him. His face was already pale. He was breathing heavily. He felt the air getting thick of his room. All of a sudden, everything got blurry around him. He felt heavy. His head fell on the desk. Boss, are you okay? One of his men asked while patting on his shoulder. He didn't answer and closed his eyes. Boss. The room felt silent. All his men looked at each other's intention. Call the doctor, he shouted. They ran out for their phone to call the doctor because no one was allowed to bring his phone in his office. Jungkook slowly woke up. His head was like pounding. He squinted his eyes and tried to sit up. His body felt weak. His eyes shifted around to the whole hospital room. And then he saw a similar face. Doctor came to him. You know about your condition, but still you worked every day and ended up in my hospital room. Don't act like my mother. No, I'm your doctor. You never took me serious. He blinked his eyes and his throat got dried. My head hurts a lot, he whispered while pressing his hand against his head. That pain is a part of that disease. Jungkook, I told you. You don't have time. That tumor in your brain is growing fast. We tried everything we can, but it's not working. Okay. He was strong enough to hide his pain. We can stop this tumor, but we'll do our best to keep you comfortable. Right now, I can't handle this pain. Please do something. Midnight. You were sitting there and your mother and father was sleeping, but you can't because you are waiting for Jungkook. I can't sleep without seeing him at least for once. Jungkook, where are you? Please come back. I don't know why I'm getting worried about you. Like something bad's gonna happen with you. I was sleeping, but I saw a nightmare and it was about him. Now I can't sleep before seeing him. I'm worried about him, and his phone is also off. You bite your lips, walking upstairs. What are you doing here at midnight? A smile appeared on your lips when you heard his voice. You looked up. You finally come back. I was waiting for you. You blinked your eyes. It's cold here. Let's go inside before you catch cold. He smiled and wrapped his arms around your shoulder. Let's go. As he wrapped his arm around your shoulder, you smelled medicines. Did you go to hospital? He cleared his throat and nodded. What, are you okay? What happened? Are you hurt? He pulled you closer and then. Calm down. I'm fine. I just got injured a little. That's why I go to the hospital. Your cheeks turned red. I'm fine, okay? He bring his palms just near your cheeks. His finger touch your skin. You are so beautiful, you know. Your heart skipped beat. As he realized what he said, he changed the topic. Your future partner must be a lucky person. And your future partner too. Future? He chuckled and then he sighed. Let's go inside. I'm hungry. Okay, okay. As you both walk inside, you saw your mother was placing tray on the table and your dad was sitting on the chair. Mom, Dad, I think you both already had your dinner. No. Hi, Mom. She smiled. How are you, my love? Jungkook broke the hug. I'm good. Stop this loving traveling. I am hungry. Jungkook and you laughed. Jungkook pulled the chair and sat beside you. You were already staring at him. He raised his eyebrows. What happened? You shook your head and smiled. As they start the dinner, your mother spoke. Ryan, how's Milo? You looked up at her. About what? As her future partner? I mean, now she's 26. She needs to get married and she wants to. Jungkook quickly shifted his gaze to you. His heart aches. As he imagined you with someone else. He took a deep breath. Jungkook, what happened? Are you okay? You took a sip of coffee and looking down. He rubbed his forehead as his doctor's word processed in his mind. You don't have time. My head gonna explode if it cause it's again started hurting. All of a sudden, he felt his eyes side getting blurry. As you looked up at his eyes, your heart flinched. That white side of his eyes already turned with Jungkook. Dad called the doctor. Jungkook, they rushed towards him. You quickly picked up your phone from the table, but he spoke and his words stopped you. Sit down, please. I wanna tell you something. You sat on the chair. Jungkook, look, nothing will happen to you. Dad, please call the doctor. Ryan, I love you. You got stunned, and his head fell on your lap. 3 years later, you were walking towards a house in the middle of the forest. So you came back. You smiled and walked to him. Why you choose this house as yours? It's literally so scary. 'Cause I reborn as a devil. I'm not a human anymore. Your eyes opened, you looked around, and it was just a dream like always. You were sleeping on the couch, and as you got up, you felt someone's grip on your wrist. You spun around, and your eyes widened. Your heart skipped beat. You can't believe on your eyes. This Daredevil, mafia, reborn as a devil. I was going to give you a sad ending, and then I thought, no, Rulana nahi hai. So, thanks for watching. Tara, bye bye, take care, see you, love you. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye bye.